On February 20th, 2017, 26-year-old gang member Michael Mejia embarked on a killing spree that began in East Los Angeles with the murder of his cousin. Hours later, he crashed his car, then shot and killed the police officer who responded to help. In a recorded interview, Michael Mejia stated that he did it, killed them both because they had it coming. He received life in prison without the possibility of parole. In 2018, 25-year-old Selvin Salazar opened fire in Gardena, California, shooting 3 people and killing 2, including his pregnant girlfriend, because he thought she was setting him up to be killed by rival gang members. He later shot and killed his best friend and tried to kill his best friend's girlfriend because he believed they were going to turn him in to the cops. Selvin Salazar was sentenced to 3 life terms in prison without the possibility of parole. On September 7th, 1994, 24-year-old Six Deuce Brim member Marcus Adams approached a parked Cadillac in South Los Angeles in which 3 rival gang members were sitting inside. Without warning, he opened fire, shooting inside the vehicle, hitting each of the men at close range and killing all 3. Prosecutors called it a cold-blooded execution of rival gang members. In 2003, Marcus Adams was found guilty and was sentenced to death. In 2003, Santiago Martinez Jr. committed crimes in Long Beach, California that shocked even veteran investigators. Within just 2 weeks, Santiago Martinez murdered 2 women who had each been his girlfriend. The first girlfriend he killed in a jealous rage. The second girlfriend he killed when she wouldn't help him cover up the murder of the first girlfriend. After refusing to help him, he stabbed her more than 30 times and then ran her over with his car twice. A Long Beach judge called Santiago Martinez the face of evil and sentenced him to death. As a member of a Watts-based street gang, David Ponce committed some of California's most shocking mass killings. In November 2008, the 37-year-old murdered 5 people at a homeless encampment near a Long Beach freeway. The victims were shot in what prosecutors described as a gang-related dispute. Months later, he kidnapped and murdered another man who he believed could identify him. In 2018, David Ponce received a death sentence. Born in 1973, Timothy McGee became one of the most feared members of the Toonerville Reefa 13 gang in Los Angeles. Nicknamed the Monster of Atwater Village, he murdered 2 rival gang members. At age 28, he fatally shot a woman during a drive-by aimed at a rival gang member. Timothy McGee was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. In the mid-1990s, while in his 30s, reputed gang member Bruce Millsap ran a path of crime and destruction unseen across California. His criminal specialty was armored car robberies, in which he would shoot to kill before giving the drivers time to hand over the money. Bruce Millsap robbed and killed 8 armored car drivers, and in 1996, he was sentenced to 8 death sentences. As a founding member of the Asian Boys, Marvin Mercado unleashed terror across Los Angeles in the mid-1990s. At 22, he participated in the 1995 murders that left 2 rival gang members dead. That same year, he followed who he thought were rival gang members onto a freeway, shooting into a car of innocent people, killing 3. The violence continued when he fatally shot 1 man after an arcade confrontation and committed 2 home invasions that left 2 more men dead. For the 8 murders, Marvin Mercado was sentenced to 8 consecutive life sentences. In 2006, at age 37, Rollin' 30's Bloodstone Pyru Charles Ray Smith committed one of Los Angeles' most notorious acts of gang violence. Motivated by revenge and armed with an AK-47, he opened fire on a group that included young children, killing a 10-year-old boy, the boy's uncle, and their 17-year-old neighbor. None had gang connections. After the shooting, he coldly stated, "If they're old enough to shoot, they're old enough to get shot." The judge called Charles Ray Smith pure evil and sentenced him to death. In the summer of 1995, 23-year-old Ron Chuen, a leader of the Tiny Rascals gang, embarked on a violent spree of home invasion robberies targeting Vietnamese communities in California, resulting in the deaths of 9 people. The first murders occurred during robberies at 2 different homes, where 4 men were killed. Days later, he was involved in a home invasion in San Bernardino, in which an entire family was killed, including 3 children, ages 13, 11, and 10. A 3-year-old boy was also shot during the robbery, but survived. A veteran detective at the scene said in all his years he had never seen anything so brutal. In 2002, Ron Chuen was convicted of all 9 murders and sentenced to death.